I was just gifted this mini fridge plus freezer. This is one really nice fridge, definitely perfect for small spaces, dorm rooms, offices, wherever you need that refrigeration plus some freezer. And I want to get into the setup and then we'll look on the inside. Now to start off with, it was really easy to unbox it. Once you take apart the plastic long wraps that hold the box together, you just lift the box up and it just comes right out. So this is what it looks like right out of the box. The first piece you're going to see is that it actually has a protective plastic cover on the whole thing. So this is what it looks like when you get it, and you can see that it just is kind of filmy, and that's because this does need to be ripped all the way off. Not the most convenient to take off, but not too bad. So let me take that off real quick. Now I've removed all of the exterior plastic, huge difference. So you definitely want to get all of that removed. I do want to point out that I find it terribly annoying that they added the plastic wrap before they added the door and the feet. So there's plastic wrap underneath all these things, which is kind of obnoxious. So if you do not like this, you do just need to unscrew all these and take this all apart and you can get all of that out. But I'm gonna leave it for now. And while I'm looking at the fridge close up, I wanna show you the back side of it. Very simple and straightforward. You can see how clean this really is. And again, these feet on the front that have the plastic wrap on them are also adjustable. So if for any reason it's not on a level surface, you can adjust the two front feet. Now, before I take off all of this plastic coverage on the front, I do want to talk about these two stickers. The first is its Energy Star rating. This has a capacity of 3.2 cubic feet, and its estimated yearly electricity use is 218 kilowatt hours. And then the other one is just some before use warnings. This big sticker is telling you to remove all the plastic wrap. And again, the door, you can control which way it opens. You just switch where the hinge is. It opens very, very cleanly. And inside you have so many adjustable shelves. You have your freezer. This is a really clean setup. And I love this design for cans here. Let's take off all this plastic. And now it is ready to go. It has glass shelves, really nice there. It has one shelf that you can adjust really high up or very low, so you can control what you're putting in it with this single shelf here. And then down here, this shelf is really just removable, so it's easy to clean. And then you have the cutest little drawer here, very petite, but definitely will help with your fruits and veggies. And then at the top, this is your freezer. The door can be tucked in so it can be wide open. And it does come with a mini ice cube tray, super cute. It also does come with a scraper, which is foreshadowing to me that this is probably going to need scraping from time to time. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer as well. And then it has the adjustable knob right here to choose your temps. And in the door, you have a top shelf. Then you have these little bottle shelves here, which you can remove everything to clean if needed. They're not super easy to remove, but they are removable. So that's really nice. And then finally, you have one bottom shelf as well. So lots of space here. And finally, it has about a 5-foot cord. I do wish this cord was just slightly longer, but I get it. It really should be near a grounded outlet. So that's good to go. I'm gonna plug this in and see how quickly it makes some ice. Now I've had it plugged in for the past 5 hours. I do not expect the ice to be frozen, but let's see. To start off with, it is at 41, but it was just at 39, so it's already warming up very quickly with it wide open. And the ice is not yet frozen. Oh, wait. It's not completely frozen, but you can see that a lot of them are actually really quite close. Probably gonna freeze fully in the next hour. Now, the reason this is an unfair test is this was brand new and at room temperature. If it had already been cold when I put in that ice, I expect it would cool down a lot faster. It also depends on what temperature I have it set at. And for those temperatures, here are what the gears are in the freezing area and the refrigerated area. I have it set to number 3, so the fridge should be between 41 and 46.4, and the freezer should be between 3.2 and 6.8, which it definitely is. Now, I did notice that this piece is a little off kilter, not a big deal. This is just a condensation catch tray for the freezer, but that's a little funny. But again, freezer is clean, definitely working as expected. Nice and clean. Obviously, I haven't filled it up with anything yet. I just was testing the ice tray and the temps, which it is holding. And the last part is I do want you to be able to hear this when it's closed and it's running. Most of the time it's not running and it's not very loud. And if you have it up against a wall, that's gonna block a lot of the noise. But I'm gonna put my microphone up to the loudest point just so you can hear it. Now, I do think this is a really nice fridge. There's so many applications for a mini fridge. I think the size is really ideal. It's a little bit bigger than a lot of those super mini fridges, so it can be used as more of a serious fridge, especially if you live on your own. Very cool.